Hello and welcome on Stocks Advisor channel. Again, here at our channel, we are looking for interesting buy opportunities for US-based stocks. Today we will talk about Sundial Growers, traded at Nasdaq, ticker name SNDL. Well, SNDL is clearly a penny stock, trading below $1. Now it's 0.29 price. And it's not always, not even often we do actually penny stocks, but today we decided to do it because it attracts a lot of attention, this trading. So, and it's forming very interesting chart combination technically. So what is important here to note that, of course, you can see at the beginning of November, this remarkable wave started for SNDL, and the price went from 0.15 all the way until actually 55, even higher, almost 60. This is indeed incredible, almost actually 4 times grow in no time, actually. Really, really remarkable. And then, of course, as always, it happens for penny stocks. After a big pump, there is definitely a dump, and the pump took place all the way until we actually almost reached moving average 200 here. That worked. It's kind of resist line, but also there was another resist line technically. These levels see, but the most probably it was just combination and mainly the moving average 200 worked resist as a major actually one. So this would be the R1 level. What is important to note here that we declined in the price, and we went all the way down until we had a magic cross up here when moving average, it was somewhere 16th of November, and moving average 20 hit from the top, from the bottom, moving average 50, and this magic cross up caused the price drop to stop and actually do this kind of zigzagging and jump of previous trading session. And now we are sitting on moving average 20 as a support line and forming kind of a doji at 0.29, very volatile momentum, of course. So now the question is where it's going to go, what we can see here, how safely trade. Well, to understand this, let's do analysis further for SNDL. First of all, it's of course a declining stock. So we are not talking about anything like the trend change or long-term investment here for penny stocks. This is usually nonsense to discuss, whatever people discuss longer term for penny stocks, but it's always hope to make a huge money on a single trade. In our case, we will just speak about making a scalp on a fast move. That's all we can do here. And with this having said, we can clearly see that the price action here is quite severe. And by the way, before we continue, also we need to remember we have 3 moving averages here depicted. It's moving average 20, 50, and 200 being blue, green, blue, and red lines correspondingly. Here on the left, you see their depictions. So coming back to the analysis, you can now clearly see we are sitting on the moving average 20 as support line today, with the shadow almost touching it, and we are making doji. So there are 2 possibilities. Of course, we might still immediately jump and continue the price action, but this is not really, let's say, the situation you might expect, though still possible, because we saw similar examples, for example, at the beginning of November here, exactly the same combination. We had a dark candle, then a decline, and then actually recharge. So this is usually rare, but still possible. It usually happens at the beginning of the wave, but on the after bounce or aftermath of the first huge move, it's usually rarer situation, but still might be happening. And should the price fall further down, there are a series of support lines where we can play with. And in that sense, let's say it's maybe better to wait for possible further decline, because most probably we also need to remember that this candle is not final yet. It's still intraday. It's yellow, you can see. So it can end with another one. It can end with a red candle downwards, piercing moving average 20. So it's better to prepare for lower entries and actually looking for those, you can say that because this wave should again try to rebound, to reestablish itself. Of course, we are not talking now about the complete decline. It's more now about changing the decline probably to the flat channel. And with this having said, we just need to assume where could be the bottom of the channel. And if you look at the nearest support lines, the best lines are actually on these levels. It's the previous very bottom, and also the one here, let's call it S1 and S2 line. And then also there are lines a little bit higher. We can see, of course, for this stock, it's this one where we rebounced also a few trading sessions ago. So this line as well, but it's in between moving average 20 and 50. Don't think it will be really a strong supporter here, but still it might work. Also, of course, there is a volatility line here, just below 20 cents. As we always do, volatility lines. So now if we name them, this would be V1 and this higher one would be then S3. So what could be advised here actually to be, let's say, you can try still to play this hope to rebounds for tomorrow. If the candle persists, so let's say wait until almost the end of the trading session. If the candle is still the same, then you can enter here and hope for a quick reverse, but most probably it will not hold because we have now holidays coming. So it's not given that traders will keep the money, keep the, let's say, the stocks during these holidays, but overall it's still possible. So let's give it a chance. You can enter as a first position here, but then if price continues to decline, another very, let's say, possible level where some spike upwards could happen is actually V1 S1 channel. And then should it go further down, this would be anything below S2. So with these three levels, you can safely play here. And it's advised to buy with 1-2 approach, meaning that you need to split all your funds you want to play here on 5. And they first buy with 1 portion, then with 2 portions, and with 2 portions according to the circles and analysis given here. Then it would be the most safe situation to play. And if you would think what would be the future here, it looks like we are forming new channels. So seemingly this might be one of the reasonable levels here, R2, because especially when the price would decline, and actually S1. So S1, R2 might be this kind of a new channel, or at least important lines, because they were supported also from historical actions here and formed themselves much earlier than the current price action, at least 2 and 1 month earlier. And with this sense, with this having said, actually this could be very reasonable line. So whenever you are in the vicinity of S1, it would be nice to buy and then exit closer to S3 or even higher R2. But I would advise to exit at S3 or higher. Just don't be too greedy on penny stocks. Whenever you make some reasonable profit, 10-15% plus, just exit. Try to make money on series of, let's say, fruitful trades rather than trying to become, let's say, rich on one trade. This is usually not happening, and this is kind of a recipe for disaster, I may say so. So with this having said, actually, we can finish for SNDL. Indeed, a lot of attention now. It's one of the most active stocks on NASDAQ. But yeah, could give a lot of opportunities here. Need to be very patient and know what to do. No panic, just follow advice. Also, as you can see here, we give advice from 1 to 5 weeks in advance, so you can watch other videos at our channel. Maybe the situations discussed there are just about to happen, so you can place your alerts on the prices and make the trade if you like the analysis. With this having said, also do not forget to subscribe to our channel if you are first time here. Also press the bell button. This way you will not miss our new videos and new interesting discussions for US-based stocks. And see you at another episodes at Stocks Advisor channel.